Recording? Yeah, okay. Hello. Hello. I'm Sebastian, and this is my science experiment for Block 1, Mr. Torres class. So, we've already done this experiment, but yeah, it's the most simplest, and well, yeah, I don't have enough time for anything else fancy, so what's going on here? So I'm going to put these liquids of varying densities, and I'm going to stack them up in this cup we have here. It's the only cup suitable for this. I couldn't find any other cup that was clear. I have a bunch of spoons and stuff. I don't think they'll come in. The only dropper I have is this thing, so I'm also going to drop stuff into the cup. This board game die, this screw, and an olive. It was supposed to be a red tomato, like the small red tomatoes, but I don't have any, so the olive would be a good substitute. So yeah, let's begin. I hope this doesn't. Honey in. Yeah, honey goes first. It is the most dense liquid in this entire of this lineup. So honey first, then the dish soap, then some milk, some water, and finally the vegetable oil. So now we have the honey, as you can see. Now we're gonna add some dish soap. So yeah, you can kind of see that. Let's see. There's the honey in the bottom, and then we have the dish soap up top. It's the blue stuff. So now we have the honey and the dish soap out of the way. Now we got the milk. This is whole milk. So, should I use I feel like that would be better. So let's see. So about this much would be good. So now I'm just gonna pour it in. It doesn't look so well on the camera, but you might be able to see that the milk has formed its own layer underneath the dish soap. The dish soap went up because it is less dense, and the milk went down because it is more dense. Yeah, that looks about safe. And I'm also going to put this ball cap inside the mixture, I guess you can say. Let's see if this works. We have a layer of honey and milk, dish soap, and water. Vegetable oil for. Oh, it hasn't been open. I'll just open it. Whatever. Instead of getting the one that's already been opened. Okay, so that appears to be making its own layer. Alright, I'm going to change the camera angle to see if you can see this. Doesn't look very detailed on the camera, but we do have some sort of layer of solid dish soap right here. Right here. The honey on the bottom, pretty solid. Then it goes like a light blue, and then we have like this sort of bubbles on the top. So now let's add this dye. Where'd it go? Oh, it's just entering the honey layer. You can see that dye right here. Right there. you can see the, well, actually you can't. Okay, you can sort of see it right there. Yep, right there. So it's sort of in the honey layer. I don't think you'll be able to see this tiny screw. As you can see, it's a, is that what they're called, a screw? Or a nail? Oh, it's, yep. So these two objects are very heavy, or are high in volume, I guess you could say. You can barely make it out, but you could see the nail right there. It's that black thing right there. Sorry, if you can hear my family in the background, they're doing stuff. All right, so now let's add the olive as substitute for the small tomato. And the olive has disappeared into the void of blue nothingness. Oh no, it's right here. There is the olive. Right there. Just in the middle of the milk and dish soap mixture. Okay, so the last thing we're going to put into the liquids is the bottle cap. So, what exactly is happening here? Well, not all liquids have the same, share the same amount of density. Some of them are heavier than others, some of them are lighter than others. So the honey has the most density. I forget, it has like 1.70, 1.90, something density. And it's at the bottom, and it stayed at the bottom because of all the liquids we put in. It's the heaviest. Well, it has the most density. And the dish soap came in about second. There still is a layer of dish soap above the honey right here, and it's the second most dense liquid we have here, which is why it floats right at the top of the honey and doesn't mix with it. Yeah, you can clearly see it right there. And this whole thing is, I guess, a mixture of milk, dish soap, and water. I didn't really think. Yeah, that's definitely the vegetable oil. It's the least dense, so it stays at the top. The die and the screw is at the bottom because they have the most volume. They're the most heaviest. They have is about right here, just underneath the vegetable oil. So this was a almost complete failure. I almost want to redo this whole thing, but yeah, that's sort of the gist of it. Bye.